Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan coming to you from the industrial area of Mullingar, the town of Mullingar. We're live once again on the streets, but the big problem today, because we've just got a little bit of rain and the old shirt is getting wet, so I think the best thing to do is go in to the bus and start off our show from there. So a big shout out to all our friends who are looking in from all over the world. You're all very welcome on board the bus. Once again, as I said, we're coming to you live from Mullingar, in Mullingar, in association with, who are we associating with today? We're associating with, they're called Machinery Warehouse. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're having a competition in Machinery Warehouse and they're giving away your chance for a roller. It's not for your hair, it's for rolling. So tarmac and all that type of thing. And last week they gave away a dumper and a digger for a weekend. You couldn't make it up, folks. We're here on the bus, and as in association with Machinery Warehouse, we bring you the 12 bongs. Now we better check on our time. Yes, it is 12 bongs time. Bong, 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 bong. And we have a special guest on board. Hello, sir.
Hello.
It's Matt, is it?
Maff Brown, hello.
Matt,
Yeah.
give me 4 bongs, please.
4 bongs?
Yes.
Bong, 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 bong.
Amazing, amazing. That's Maff, and he is going to tell us about himself in a few minutes. And not forgetting, Sinead is out there. Sinead, we give you 4 bongs. Bong, 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 bong. Beautiful. Yes, indeed. Okay, folks, we are starting off our show. We're going to be talking to Maff Brown. I will have to ask him how that arrived, but yes, we will be chatting to him in a few minutes. He's living in Mullingar, and as I said, we always have everything in Mullingar. It's here. You just have to look for it. It's here. Okay, let's start off with our birthday shout-outs with Margaret Crawford. Yes, Margaret Crawford, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margaret, from all your family and your family in Mullingar and Dublin. Happy birthday to you. And as well as that, we have Irene Dunn. Yes, she is from Mullingar, born, bred and reared, as you can see from the hashtag, from Mullingar, in Mullingar. Irene, happy birthday to you. And this comes in from your loved one, Sean, sends all his love to you. I have my camera on sideways and it's very strange. I'm going left instead of right, but not to worry because you can see the logo. Okay, right, we have Teresa McCabe is on, and she is from Mullingar but living in Sligo. So happy birthday to you, Teresa McCabe. And Colm Lynch, Mullingar, and he has his own page, it's ourcountry.ie. Happy birthday to you. We have Ramondo ALCI Camille Mendes, would you believe it? And he always looks in, and he's a great supporter of our show the whole way from Brazil. Brazil is that way. Brazil is that way. And sir, we are delighted that you watch in every day, and we appreciate all your support and all your messages you keep sending us the whole way from Brazil that way. Okay, Connor Halpin, yes, that amazing reporter from Delvin, but in Mullingar now at the moment, and a big shout out to you, Connor Halpin. Happy birthday to you. We have Grania Baker, and she is from Derry. Happy birthday to you. And O'Rourke Farm, O'Rourke Farm. This is a farm that has a birthday. Would you believe it? Ladies and gentlemen, he comes from Delvin but living in Galway. He must have his farm in Galway. Happy birthday to your farm, O'Rourke's Farm. And Laura Terrell Matthews, she's in Mullingar, wishing you a happy birthday. And Mike Devaney, who is in Mullingar, wishing you a happy birthday. We have Sarah Pringle, and she would like to wish her firstborn, Julian, a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Julian. And Anne-Marie McAvoy wishing Nicola a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nicola. Happy birthday to you. Good man, this man is up for the crack. It's great. Okay, we have competitions, ladies and gentlemen. We have a competition nearly every day on the bus. Today we are Whelan's Oil, and hopefully we're going to stretch Paddy's neck. We'll ask Paddy, will he have another competition? He might come in through the back door, he might not, but we're here anyway, and he's watching it going, oh, where are they at? He might be down. And not forgetting Machinery Warehouse, they are giving you the chance to win a roller for the tarmac. On Friday, you can bring it on Friday, but you got to enter a competition and you can have it for the weekend. Okay, so check both pages out, Wheel and Oil and Machinery Warehouse. And another big shout out to our good friend Fiona Sir Music. And Fiona plays the accordion, and she's played it in water and she's played it in fields, and she's a huge character, and she was on board the bus and we had such great fun. So a big shout out to you, Fiona Sir, Sirr, and she has 1 million hits. 1 million hits of Fields of Gold. Wow. So congratulations, serious. Right, our food shout out, ladies and gentlemen. Every single day we have a food shout out, and it comes in to us from Streamstown. Phone number is 087 743 8275, and the competition winner of our food shout out is Deborah Cakes. Congratulations. And handmade Easter eggs, yes, filled with lots of goodies. And our Facebook recommendation comes in here. Facebook recommendation, we're going to give 2 recommendations today. It's Jason McKevitt's Facebook page. Check him out, and as well as that, the very interesting history that he has on it, and the old rail trail. That's Mullingar, and it's a great place to walk, especially today when it's raining, because if you walk in the rain, you can go home and have a shower and you can put on clean clothes and dry clothes, but the thing is, you got out and you were on the rail trail. Another shop local pick of the day that comes to, yes, this is shop local pick of the day. If you're out there and you want to buy something local, go to Spotify or iTunes and check out Scally's new single. It's called the FU Up World. Now, he uses this word regularly, but we are not going to use the word on the show. It's called the FU Up World, and it's on Spotify and all social media. And really, Scally is one hell of a nice guy, but sometimes he... Okay, Scally, the best of luck with the new single. Single was on your reel last time, and we actually listened to the new single, and we thought it was fantastic. Well done, Scally. Okay, we have Maff Brown on board. Maff, hello to you, sir. You're very welcome on board.
Thanks for having us. It's an absolute delight. And a real pleasure to watch you there, by the way. That was superb work. Full of energy, full of beats. How you do that every day? Well done.
Yes, I'm on. Yes, it's very interesting living with me, I'd say. But look, sir, Maff Brown, it's great to have you on board. You're living in Mullingar. Your lady is called Sinead, and she watches the show.
She does what she does, and she was the one that got me on it. So first of all, thank you very much for her. She's the mastermind behind all of what we're doing in Mullingar. So well done her. So yeah, we just put a gig on with Daly's, and like a Zoom comedy gig. So I'm a comedian, so that's what I do for a living.
Wow.
And, yeah, so we had, I've been speaking to Declan at Daly's for a bit, and we just had this idea back and forth. And we've been doing quite a few Zoom comedy gigs in England, and they seem to have gone down quite well. So I said to Declan, let's try and put one on for Mullingar. So we did, and we had an absolute blast. We had Milton Jones did it, and we had a special guest, Ramesh Ranganathan, came in and did 15-20 minutes of new stuff for his TV show that's on BBC 2 at the moment, called Ranganation. And again, you know, the majority of the work was done by Sinead. So again, thank you very much for all the promotion and hard work.
Does she tell jokes as well?
She thinks it's very funny, but no, she doesn't do it on stage.
Now, as I said, you're in Mullingar. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the comedy game, as they say.
Yeah, well, comedy started, I used to be in professional football, believe it or not. So
wow.
I was in professional football up to about 30. I sort of played very briefly for Brentford. I broke my ankle when I was young. And then I went into the coaching side of it. By the time I was 24, I had all the coaching badges you could get. And then I went to university in Liverpool, which is where I met Sinead, strange enough. And did a degree in science and football, which is basically sports science, but you know, all told around the football. And then I ended up part of Gerard Houlier's backroom staff at Liverpool for a couple of years as a match analyst. And then the final job in football was I was a manager in Singapore's S League, which was sort of like you know, just sort of probably the bottom run of the sort of just below championship level, you know, that sort of level, League One maybe.
In where? In Singapore?
In Singapore, yeah, Singapore's S League. And then, like all football managers, I got the sack, and they paid me off. So I had 2 years worth of money to figure out what I wanted to do, and I always wanted to be a comedian. I just didn't have enough experience of life, I think, until 30. And then I did a course on, it's called Absolute Beginners Comedy Course, run by Muse Moose Comedy, and it was great, changed my life. And then within 3 months, I went, right, this is what I want to do for a living. And I sort of looked at the industry as a whole and went, what's the quickest way to become a full-time comedian? And that was what they call compering, which is basically you're the host of the evening, but you're also a comedian. So I did that, and then within 2 years it was a job. So and then luckily here we are now, 16 years later, and just been on Motley Week. Just did Motley Week just before Christmas. So it's all going well. It just takes a long time to get to where you want to get to. And so the reason I'm in Mullen Car is basically that's where Sinead is from. Sinead lives here. Sinead Barrett, she was brought up here. And we've been together now for just over a year. And I love it here. I absolutely love it. So I spend most of my time here and some of the time in the UK. Obviously with coronavirus, we've not been able to travel much. So it's just been essential travel for the work. Most of the work at the moment is in the UK, but we are trying to build a business here. Again, Sinead's a bit of a marketing genius, so she comes up with all. In fact, it was her idea that we did it. We got into bed with Davis, which they do cracking burgers, by the way. Totally recommend their food. Their burgers are incredible, and they deliver a pint of Guinness, and it's so fresh, it's incredible. So now we're trying to build. We've done a gig at the Art Centre just before. I think we were in. When we first came out of lockdown 1, we were allowed 60 people in the Art Centre. Neil Delamere came down and we did it there. Wow. It was great fun. We had a lot of fun there. And when all this is over, we plan to do a monthly gig at the Art Centre. Bringing over some names over from the UK, some American guys. Also, there's Damo Clark, who lives in Dublin. He's Australian. And local talent as well. We want to encourage local talent. Ross, I think at Columbia was running an open mic gig, so anybody that wants to get involved, and just get in touch, and we'll see if we can help you out.
So Edinburgh Festival, does Edinburgh just have a festival all the time?
No, it's every August, yeah. So, but obviously we're not having it. We haven't had it for last year, and I'm not sure. I don't think it's happening this year either. But that is if you like comedy and you like drinking, go to Edinburgh for a month. You'll have the best time of your life.
A month?
It's a month long, but pretty much the whole of August. It really kills comedians. That you go through every emotion from the start to the end, and at the end of it, you feel like you've come out of a real battle that hopefully you've won. And comedians sort of say every year maybe one comedian gets to escape. And by that, what I mean is they get their big break and they get on the telly and they don't have to do all the clubs and the touring and stuff like that anymore. So but Edinburgh Festival is amazing. You'd love it.
I have been.
Yeah.
And I've been to Scotland, and we toured Scotland many times with Joe. And Edinburgh is a whole different world again, because it's on its own, and it's so beautiful, and everything. The crack is great, and even the street art is brilliant. Like the boys in the street, and it's just going off everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's not just comedy festival. There's film festival. There's TV festival. There's street performance as well. So there's loads of arts just colliding and coming together at the same time. And the Edinburgh then is an absolutely incredible place to be.
And where are you from originally then?
I'm from just outside London, which is a place called Staines, which you might have heard of if you watched Ali G ever in the late 90s rather. But yeah, it's just that's where I grew up. It's a place called Staines. But then I sort of moved to a place called New Malden, Kingston upon Thames way, Richmond way, if you know that side of London. So southwest London, basically, that's where I'm from.
Brilliant. Well, look, there's a lot of Irish in England, and I mean, we are very much connected no matter what it is, because there's so many Irish people who went over there and all literally got to know each other. But the one question I want to ask you, do you know Liz Cotton?
Do I know Liz Cotton? Yes. You weren't expecting me to say yes?
We were at the gig. We were at a gig in Edinburgh. Yeah, absolutely hilarious.
Right.
Oh, it was a great show.
Yeah.
But I've messages coming in here from all angles, and I've been set off there. But look, thanks a million for coming on board. And
thanks for having
there's I say it's great that there is a comedy scene in Mullingar. As I said, everyone is a comedian in the town. Well, I think they are anyway. But as I said, with Irish people and English people, and the connection with so many Irish people living in England, there's a whole different ball literally coming home again, because we've interviewed a lot of people that have lived in England, and but their heart comes home to Ireland. So we are delighted that you're in town, sir, and great that you are making a bit of comedy and encouraging people to get going on it. Oh yes, Tom, message after coming in from head office. Tom Gunn is 83. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tom Gunn. Happy birthday to you. Tom Gunn was in Jadaville.
Oh, it's a cool name as well, Tom Gunn.
Tom Gunn, yeah, legend. And if you ever meet him, just introduce yourself and the man will talk forever. So once again, but he's a lovely man. Once again, how did you get the name Maff?
Well, that is basically it's actually the Welsh version of Matt. So, but that's not how it happened. Basically, what happened is my brother couldn't say my name. My brother's 2 years older than me,
Right.
and he used to say Matthew instead of Matthew.
Right.
Matthew is my full name, and it just stuck as Maff, Maff. Yeah, and it's a very unique name, which is good for this business because obviously you stick out, but then it takes a long time to explain.
Yeah, because if you went Matthew Brown and you put it up on Facebook, there's 5 million Matthew Browns,
exactly
and how
right.
will they find you? And the brother, do you know what? He done you a favour.
He did do me a favour, yeah.
Well, there you are. That's the gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. Check him out: Facebook, Instagram. What other platforms are you on?
Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram. There is TikTok, but I don't really go on it that much.
TikTok. What about Twitter? Do you use Twitter much?
I do use Twitter. Twitter, they're all different things. Twitter's more like where you can try out your jokes and just throw one out there, see how it responds. Facebook's a bit more personal because there's a lot of people you know as well. And Instagram, I love Instagram. Instagram stories, that's my favourite. At Maff Brown, Maff Brown.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. This man is shining on board the bus, and if you meet him, you will feel the energy from the man himself. We're just getting back once again. I just turned the camera around. Sorry, Maff.
That's all right.
And we're just going to check out who is on board the ship today. Okay, let's see who's saying hello. We have. My God, there's a lot of people looking in. Frida's looking in, is looking in from Belgium. Agnes is looking in from over the ditch. Helen O'Donovan is watching in. And Jos, beg your pardon, Jos Mosolino, Masolino. Hello to you. Fred is looking in. Valentina is looking in from Romania. Roger Nicholson is there. Hello, Roger. And Colette is looking in from France. Mary Cross is looking in from Somerset. And Breda Monaghan is looking in from, I don't know. Bridget Nielsen is looking in from London, I think. James Ginnell is looking in from America. And Derek and Karen are looking in from Crewe, the crew from Crewe. And Thomas Caffrey is looking in from Kells. And Teresa's looking in from Edenderry. Frida's looking in from Belgium. Agnes Moore is still watching us, thank God. And Bridget Nielsen is there as well. And I think, Karina Ball is looking in from Holland, always using the hashtag and always wearing her red hoodie. And special birthday wishes to all. Okay, Karina, I think we've caught up with everyone. Sally Taylor. Hello, Sally. Great to know you're looking in from Derry. The legend that is Sally Taylor. Great to know. Always keeping an eye out for me. And watch me back. Marina Tolan is looking in from South Africa. Hello to you. And Carmen Kennedy's looking in from London. And Anna O'Hara is looking in there. Teresa loves Fee. Yes, I think we've caught up with all the guys. Oh, Michelle Gunn. Ray, horrible day out there. Did you see that as well? Oh yes, and would you wish my father a happy birthday? Yes, we have definitely, Michelle, and really, really appreciate you sending that message in to us. And Chris Tyne, hello Chris, she's looking in from Derry, and a legend that you are. So once again, folks, from myself and Maff Brown. It's like Maff Brown, right? So he's on board, and thanks Maff for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck, guys. Bye for now.